Alrighty, happy weekend. Today's gonna just be a mobility day. Um, Went for a walk earlier this week. And just noticed how tight my left hip flexor quad area was. So that's gonna be you know, our kind of usual mobility routine. Get some calf stretching going. The only thing I may change is like to kind of push the discomfort level while I'm stretching. So if I sound a little strained, that means I'm doing it right. So this is where, right, I'm gonna like kick my foot up onto the sandbag, and that when I get my interval timer going. All right, so this is like, okay, I can handle this. Good stretch in my front pocket area here. What I'm gonna do is really try and push my butt forward now. Kind of try and creep. Ooh, yeah, there it is. Now that is unpleasant. Get myself something to bounce on. I'm definitely going to focus on at least 3 reps per side here. So that'll be fun. Otherwise, today is a gorgeous day. I've got my windows open. I've got my house fan running so I can kind of get some fresh air throughout the whole house. Here we go again. All right, so wow. Ooh. When it makes you stop talking, you know it's good. But yeah, like I said, I've got the house fan going just so I can get some like fresh air throughout the entire house. Get some air quote spring cleaning going. Um, Over for the holiday, somebody gifted us Blackstone. So if you had some fun recipes for us to try, let us know. Um, yeah. All right. Whoop. I'm gonna bring back the stretch I haven't done in a while, the yoga pose, or yoga pose, scorpion, or like half scorpion, just because I feel like it just hits stuff I don't normally get to stretch otherwise. Um, so this is where I wish I kind of had a box as well, because the bench is too high to do this for me at my current level. I'd like to eventually get involved in plyometrics, things like that. So only other interesting update is like I might end up reworking the current program that I've written out for these home exercises for this kind of home gym routine, just because it's like I do like 2 sets of everything, and I feel like it's just not quite enough. So I would like to work it to where it's 3 sets, involves some accessories, because the thing I feel like it's been getting out, or um, when I do my overhead presses, my shoulders feel good, but my triceps start getting burned out at the end as well. So it's like, hey, maybe getting some tricep work, getting some bicep and forearm work, etc. Doing some calf raise type things to, there's just a few body parts that just need a little more attention maybe to help me with the rest of my lifting. I think this is my 3rd one. That's a good stretch. But yeah, between like calves, hamstrings, adductor, my grip / forearms, bis and tris, and my upper traps. Just some stuff that I feel like I would like to continue working on. All right. So from there, like I said, we're shooting for relative discomfort while stretching. So we're gonna hit some hams next, and then some adductors. So this is where going back to trying leg lifts, right? My thigh is barely getting up to 90 degrees, and my motion is still limited. So, maybe I have a stability issue where, hey, my body can literally not get up into that position, or I got a flexibility issue where my legs can't come up that high one way or the other. So, hey, look at that. We're gonna work on that today. So this is where, again, I'm getting a good deep stretch, even through my back, hamstring, a little bit of a sciatic nerve stretch as well as I pull my toes up. Ooh, hello. So, you've seen with my channel, I don't really stretch that much. I do claim that a lot of my flexibility comes from, being stable and being able to just lift through a full range of motion. But sometimes it's nice just to have an easier day where I just focus on stretching, address, air quote, imbalances. Alright. But you saw progressively that I was able to get a little further with each rep. So a little push sometimes isn't bad. That is totally. So yeah, speaking of difficulty lifting the leg, like I might add in some hip flexor strengthening again, some way, shape, or form. Alright, so then we got one more of these, and then we'll get into some adductor stretching. But yeah, don't know how many accessories I want to add, or how many I think are going to be necessary. Like I said, I get this occasional groin pinch, and that has felt better when I load. Like during, I think I did step ups one day, and like the next day I was like, wow, my butt's on fire, like, you know, sore, but my groin feels great. So, is it a stability thing? Is it a mobility thing? Is it a loading thing? Is that right? But that's where we do both. Regardless, this is where we get into like our little adductor stretching. Woo! Holy crap. So my left adductor, definitely, like left groin area is definitely tighter than my right side. So no wonder I have issues doing Bulgarians this way. So we've done hip flexors, we've done hamstrings. So we'll at least do calves. So the only issue I always run into when I rework these programs to break them into like 3 exercises instead of 5 exercises is that there's like 15 workouts rather than like 6. So instead of cycling through it every 2 weeks, it takes me like a quarter to run through it. But that's also where, you know, I'm alternating this with the gym. If I were to do my home gym, you know, 5 days a week, I'd run through it a little faster. And maybe I don't need as much variety, but at the same time, like, I would rather do, there's definitely some days I'd rather do like quad basic split squats rather than Bulgarians. But the main reason, like I said, I was hoping for a box was like to stretch out my hip flexors a little more as well as my calves, because like I can do a solely stretch on the box and then grab onto the bottom of the box and like pull myself deeper to get a better stretch. This is where I like, I can kind of keep going for days here. I feel like on this, alright, good stretch. But it's not like grabbing me. Whereas once I get to this left side, that's a different story. Alright, so we'll hit calves, we'll hit glutes and scorpion. And we'll see where that gets us. This is where I get to about here with my left leg, and I feel like I'm nowhere near as shifted to the right as I was, you know, going the other way. Oh. Alright. I don't think we need this anymore. Grab this guy. And do some calf stretching. And this is where, again, like, I just feel like, woo, you know, good stretch up the back of this right calf right now. But yeah, I really should maybe try and get, well, my work schedule's about to change, so my filming schedule, well, basically my whole, because my work schedule's gonna change, my workout schedule's also gonna change. So, hoping to still maintain some consistency, but we'll see how it goes. can't do math, so we're gonna just do the straight knee version of the calf stretching, because I want to hit my glutes and then some scorpions. And if there's time left over, then we'll do the bent knee calf stretches. But otherwise, we've pretty much hit most of the lower leg. We could hit a little plantar fascia stretch if we need, but I'm not feeling that today. And I'm pretty sure this is, or again, I can't count, but I'm pretty sure this is only my second one. So and now I'm definitely feeling like I'm leaning in more than I was when I started this stretch. It's good. All right, same deal. All righty. All right. We're gonna head into some scorpions. Whoa. Haven't done these in a long while. I forgot how much of a chest stretch that gives me when I do these.
yeah, just like a crazy difference in mobility side to side. Oh man.
Oh, that is opening up like crazy.
So we will attempt pigeon.
And I'm getting a really good hip stretch with no groin pinch. gotta twist around a little bit to find that hip stretch again. No, crap. Well, I stretched out my one hip, but not my other, so I miscounted how much stuff I had left, so we'll just go with the classic. Well, we'll hold this for about a minute to a minute and a half. Alrighty, so a nice lower half mobility session. Really found out how tighter my left leg was relative to my right, so we'll have to address that in future, not just in the future. If you did what I did, great. You did your own thing, great. You're just starting, looking for ideas, motivation, discipline, or a community to support you is what we're here to do, help each other be a little better every day. So good job today, keep working hard, we'll see you next time.